Dear Divine Feminine, welcome. This is Mimi with Dear Divine Feminine. This is where we talk about the twin flame journey of awakening. And today we're going to talk about the wall. Which wall? It is the invisible wall, the energetic wall between you and your divine masculine. The divine masculine cannot reach out, cannot come to you, cannot make a move like they're supposed to cannot take the lead as they're supposed to when they're in their healthy masculine energy. They cannot until that wall is brought down. And who has the power to do that? You, the divine feminine. Although at the beginning of this journey, the divine feminine feels super powerless, broken, abandoned, betrayed, just on the floor, nothing to hold on to, everything crashing down, everything they believed in is now coming crashing down. And the one thing, one person, one love that they thought was just it, that would keep them alive. Now they're gone, or silent, or just being a total stranger. So what happens then? Divine feminine feels powerless. Divine feminine misses the heavenly glory. But it's not to say it's the divine feminine's fault. That's the part of the journey. Because the journey is asking the divine feminine to go deeper within and to find that hidden treasure that's been kept hidden for so long under the layers of programming, societal, parental programming, people pleasing, shaming, all sorts of shaming and conditioning, schooling, bullying, harassing, whatever has hurt the divine feminine and whatever that has made her feel like it's not okay to just be yourself, that it's not okay to take space, it's not okay to shine your light. So all that has kept divine feminine stuck in a little box, being nice and convenient, maybe just keeping to herself and not asking for much, making everybody else happy but themselves, and giving the care and the love and the light and shining all those onto other people, especially the divine masculine. But when it comes to the inside, there's not much left. So this journey is asking the divine feminine to go, wait a minute. That's why we call it an awakening. That's why it's a spiritual awakening. It's actually awakening from a slumber that has been so deep, that has been almost like paralyzing. It is so deep that you can't move. You can't wake up. It feels weird to wake up because you're so used to that slumber, being in that state of half asleep. But when you wake up to your truth and you wake up to your power. So what is that power capable of doing? It is capable of magnetizing anything, including the divine masculine. Because what's keeping the divine masculine away? What is it? I want you to think really, really carefully. Is it something you said? Is it something you did? Is it some other person that is keeping them away from you? Some other situation? No. The answer is no. Because when the soul is ready to magnetize itself, when there's wholeness, oneness within, union within, and when union without can take place, there's nothing that can keep the one soul apart. Because remember, your divine masculine is you at soul level. You are one. You are one soul. This is the dance of the one soul. This is the one soul learning to balance in two bodies in 3D, what we call life on earth. So it's not some what you call a karmic or something you said or did, or the time where you were so crazy, like you called them like a million times, or you said something about their mom. No, it's not that. It is the wall. It is the energetic wall that is between you two. But I don't want you to focus on bringing that wall down just to bring them back in, because it's not going to work. This will really work. And I don't want you to get me wrong here. When I say really work, I don't mean, okay, you get your divine masculine back and that's how we tick the box, it works. No, how I tick the box, it works, is when you fully step into your power. When you fully align with your soul, your divinity, and you embrace the life that is aligned with your heart and soul, and that you're shining and you're waking up to each day with joy and just ready to devour this beautiful life. And you have your magnetism. You magnetize back the DM, your divine masculine, and you magnetize everything. That's when I tick the box. I say it works. So here's a formula of how it works. It is by bringing that wall down. And how you do it. You cannot just go, okay, I want to bring the wall down. It doesn't work like that. The wall is built. How is it built? It's built because there's so much fear inside each twin. There's so much fear, so much doubt, so much confusion about the true self, and so many layers to peel, to unbecome. Because what we truly are, at essence, at soul, is that sparkle, is that very, very essence of you. But as you grow up, society, school, parents, friends, relationships, companies, jobs, they will all give you a layer of clothing, and then you become this onion. But inside, at the core, there is your essence that you share with your divine masculine. So to get to the core, you have to undress yourself. How you do that is by facing each fear. And you become the fear slayer by facing them. You don't need to do super complicated healing stuff. You don't need to pay other people. You don't need to do any of that. This journey is a blessing, because now it's telling you don't need any of that. Like, this is your ticket to awakening to the deepest healing that you cannot even imagine. You cannot even imagine. So just let it be. This is already happening. It's already happening. You just got to let it be. You just got to be willing to face those fears and to embrace them. And to tell yourself, it's okay. I got me. I'm here. So what happens when you face those fears? When you really take a look as the observer and you don't become them. You don't let them take over those fears, those emotions, those doubts. What happens is you find yourself getting stronger and stronger and more grounded. And how you interact with those fears, with the world around you, with the problems, with the situations, you're going to start seeing that you get more grounded and grounded. And through this journey, you're going to look back and you're not going to recognize the person you were. You're going to remember like how you reacted at certain people, things, and how you used to see things, how you used to be triggered by things. And only to realize you're not that person anymore. Like, you're no person anymore. Because no identity now. No prison of conditioning can keep you locked. Because what is the constructed, the false self, the little self that is keeping that wall like super hard between you and your divine masculine, which truly is between you and yourself, your soul, is that wall is fed by fear. And the twins cannot come together in the 3D whenever there's fear. So actually, separation is a blessing. Why? Because it's like a purging. It's like the deepest healing that you can get before you step into this beautiful union. So it's actually a blessing. But I try to choose my words very carefully, because I don't want you to get stuck in the romanticized version of things. Because trust me, it will keep you in the hamster wheel. It will keep you, it will give you the hype. So you'll be running, reading, watching, sharing stuff of, twin flames, how it's the one true love of your life, of all lifetimes, of this, of that. That actually is keeping you stuck in the hamster wheel. Because what you need to do is facing those fears, bringing that wall down, treating this like an addiction, that push energy that keeps that wall like super strong, like up there. So you really need to get serious about your intentions, and you really need to pull that focus from all that like lovey-dovey stuff and shine it inside. Trust me, this is the shorter route. You can take the long one, you can take detours. It's not to scare you, it's not to fearmonger you. This is happening, you're on the journey. But the sooner you, I don't even want to say sooner, because I don't want to put time tags on that, because this journey doesn't really follow a linear path or certain stages or certain timings. No, it's your journey, very unique to you. But what I want to say is, you have a say in this. You have a say in this. All that story of like, when it's the right time, the twins will reunite and they're meant to be together always. Yes and no, because that keeps you in a powerless state, that you have to wait. You wait to be deserving of this sacred love. You wait for the timing to be right. No, you don't wait for nothing. You crack the code of this journey when you understand that you don't have to wait for nothing. And it's actually the paradox of the journey. Once you start living from that place of soul, once you focus on yourself, and once you go, okay, this is my awakening. My intention is to align fully with my soul and to bash all that fear and to step into my light. That's when the magic happens. And all the sources and all the lovey-dovey stuff that tells you, that hints that in any way you should be a nice little girl and wait for your Prince Charming, they're fooling you. They're fooling you. They're keeping you trapped. Maybe they themselves are trapped. This is not to say that people are, like doing it on purpose to keep you stuck. No. There's just so much information out there. You got to be really careful and protective. This is your sacred journey. This is your sacred counterpart that you're talking about. So don't be going around talking about it to other people on groups. And this is sacred to you. This is very intimate to you. See that you're not the only one, that there are other people on this journey, that when you think you're going crazy, you're actually not, that you can get help, you can really find the guiding light. But remember, this is your awakening. This is not your relationship story. This is your awakening story. And the fear inside you, that push energy, will probably go like, oh, no. I don't want to hear this. She doesn't know what she's saying. I'm unfollowing her. I'm not listening to her anymore. This is, what kind of evil tongue is she speaking? But no. No. I won't tell you things that will keep you in that dark little prison, that will feed on that fear of yours, that will keep you in separation with yourself, with your twin, with the whole universe, the whole oneness consciousness. I can't. That would be lying. So know that there's a lot of information, but please, whenever you need to tap into that energy, whenever you need that, you need some help, or you need some guidance, please go for the ones that actually talk about the truth of this journey, that this is a spiritual awakening. And remember, talking to other twins and always keeping this a hot topic that is like always flashing into your face, that it's not a good idea. What you need is stillness. What you need is detox. Detoxing from your twin, it's not saying goodbye to a twin forever, but it is what you need to do to bring that wall, because your divine masculine cannot, I repeat, cannot, even if they wanted to. I'm going to make another video about this. I will. So, I will make a detailed video about this. This is important. I'm sending you so much love, and go check out my website. I have coaching programs. I have a detox program where I walk you through detox and we get really serious. I give you like tough love. No, I give you nice love. I hold your hand through that detox. And if you want to work deeper with me, I have the Twin Flame course and I have one-on-one coaching. You can book a session, a chemistry session on my website, www.deardivinefeminine.com, and we get really deep. We get really deep. Each and every one of those fears, we bash them, we slay them, and we help you really step into that beautiful light of yours. And saying goodbye to the suffering, to that feeling desperate, powerless, and just waiting, that abandonment, that betrayal. We work on that. And you find that strength within, you find that treasure within, and I watch you proudly as I hold your hand, as I be the guiding light. So, I hope this helps. Know that you're stronger than you think. You're stronger than you think. And your light is enough to light up the whole universe. Believe that. From the heart. I'm sending you so much love. I'm giving you a big virtual hug. And you got this.